Good morning. Or whatever it is, wherever you are. Alright, looks like we just got a song change here. Let's tweak that so I can see it. I tweak this a little bit. All right. Looks like there might be some options. So yeah, just been that's Adam. But frustrated by the ew. I appear to have bumped my camera. Oh, that's right. I did Step Mania yesterday. I might have a habit of adjusting for that afterwards. All right, Lua Checker. Lua Inspect. All right. Was that? That is dashed. All right, so you're done. Lua Inspect. Okay, there's luainspect.vim. Should probably actually see what's readily available. Vim ninjas. Man, I'd swear that there was a site for this. Script updates. Start Gaming, thank you for the host. Let's see if this gets us into the nexus of it at least. Vim scripts. Browse all. There's Lua. I'm pretty sure I already got Lua. Lua Inspect. Let's think about checking. And the completion, Lua Indent. And we're not even mentioning Lua anymore. Compiler, run the syntax checker. Yeah, I mean, the syntax errors will show up anyway. There's one. All right, so here is something that's up in a little watch task. And hello. Lua Inspect as a binding to Vim. Yeah, rename variable. Isn't that handy? First declaration. Oh, go definition. Huh. Wrong argument count. Unused variables. Okay, unused, unknown. Can also use pathogen bundle. Install and update the Vim Lua Inspect and Vim misc. Huh. Lua Inspect toggle. Events. What is okay, Vim Lua Inspect, which is the thing we'll actually need. What is Vim misc? Oh. Downloads. Okay. This is Lua lint as a program. And this is the same topic we found before. And then we've got Lua Checker, which is also a program and is not handily pre-integrated for us. Oh, wait. Oh, no, both of these are downloads. Okay. Okay. So I put all of my Vim stuff in there. These are going to be in downloads now. And then I'm probably going to have to actually restart Vim. We can start there. Those might show up at the very bottom. Nope, it actually ordered those. I'm going to call this Vim misc. Lua Inspect is kind of clear enough. All right, and then, so one of the things we're working on recently is there. Do we get anything highlighted here? Or do I have to manually turn it on? Error detected while processing. External process. So do I have to install something and this runs it? Lua Inspect tool. Lua lint. Latest version. It has 0 releases. Vim editor support. What is this, though? Lib. So does it use a Lua command line? HTML output, Lua. All right, so I need to make command line Lua support. Which we don't have right now. Lua for Windows. Oh boy, looking for maintainer. Mm, 5.1 would be pretty close to what I'm looking for, or for the things I'm working on. But it'll be a bit of downloading. And then Lua Inspect. Latest version off of GitHub. There's no releases. Oh, no, it says Lua Inspect is a thing. Wait, what's Lua Inspect? Ooh, this might only work on Unixen. Which, I mean, well, I could get a VM or something. Well, there's, I often end up working in Git bashes anyway. But that won't necessarily help GVim. Speaking of which. No. There we go. Oh, wait, this is an installer. Installers usually don't work well with controlled folder access. All right, turn that off. I don't know that I need SciT. I guess my biggest concern, it would reassociate Lua files, but... Commonly, yes. They didn't really give me a separate option. Okay, you're not a very small route installer. Okay. Now, in general, we do want that on as a general precaution. Even though it can be a pain in the butt. Oh, verbose Lua Inspect. An external command using system Lua. Oh, maybe it does include Lua Inspect script, but it needs Lua. Now the problem we're going to run into is path updates. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so you don't have a path. Failed to execute. So that was kind of started through the Explorer? Oh! Okay, so there's something about launching things through Explorer, and maybe is it that Explorer window that specifically needs to be relaunched to get that context? Like if we opened a new one and then did this. Yes, I've got to open another. Nope. All right, we have to use, until I have the opportunity to reboot, which I don't want to do while streaming, we have to do this. And then manually change our path. Run line 6. Okay, yep. Because I put junk in there in order to get unknown global. Okay, OBS Lua. Yes, I believe that. Oh, this has its own script, its own different syntax highlighting than the other one I'd done. And I guess that works. Ooh. So the problem I'm going to have... Unfortunately, these don't show up as errors in the sense that I can control N through them like I'm supposed to be able to. So it's like it's weird. It uses the quick fix window, but I can't step through it. So now the question is, can I define exceptions for this? Or somehow provide information. So this is based on Lua Inspect. Vents. Semantic highlighting. Well, I had some degree of highlighting before. Oh, and maybe some of this is... Well, almost everything in here is going to be... It's like, hey, I don't know these fields. Definitely different colors than I'm used to. So we could turn that off. All right, Lua Inspect. Pictures not implemented. Now what I don't see is a way to add lists of things that I acknowledge as known. Like, could I take the OBS docs and dump them in here? It's local variable. Global variable. We detected at runtime. Currently running function. The strict mode? Undefined variables does not require an external. Not detect in a section of code until when that code is executed. I mean, that's still better than wrong answers, right? Modifies. Hmm. Well, list all gets and sets to global variables. Predefined globals. Lua Input tool. Interesting. Syntax extensions. Requires Lua 5.1 or later. Module strict. Require strict. Okay, well here's something we can... Does this work in OBS? Because that would actually just go a long way to helping. And then this... I don't know. No package preload strict. Well, it's in the Lua distribution, which we just installed. It was x86, right? Oh, I thought that said Etsy. Anyway. So what if we put this... What? I think we missed something here. Is no longer located? What? This is Explorer. Windows Explorer doesn't have access to do this. Okay. We'll just open that, and we'll open a new file. That is pretty bizarre. Tools, scripts. Okay, that's actually... I guess I just have to start including this in all of my programs now. At least during development. Arr? No, wrong file. All right, well, that's something we can just straight up remove. Oh. Do I want to commit to the strict right now? I don't know if I do. Remove unused settings global. I keep forgetting about those. All right. And the other one was source ID If only it had a name or a line number. Ah. Okay, so that was just a local variable. That's not going to be too big a deal. Are we... Yeah, we're showing that right now. It's just... Well, maybe. No, we're in test mode. Why aren't you... Does this have to be recreated with the most recently loaded script? That's more like it. All right, so strict actually helps a bit. Do I need it in this repo? Well, since it's not part of OBS, then maybe I could campaign to have it made available, although I don't know how the search paths for acquire work. Add local to variable declaration definition. Does Lua Inspect have any way to say, don't warn me about anything? Oh, here's some unused locals. Oh. This is just the, you should try Lua Check? Okay. Well, this is the one that had a Vim plugin, but if I can't tell it to ignore things from some digest of the OBS stuff, or like all fields on this object, I don't know if it's going to be that useful. Okay, those are just arguments to a function that I didn't end up using, just because I'd like to have the properties there. Unused local rep. Oh, that is actually an error. I just got a lot of noise right now. And, and like unknown fields could be an error, but like I have all the OBS stuff. Oh, unused local. OBS get properties. Yeah. Source def data. You have no internal data, so that's fine. So I ran across Lua strict, Lua inspect, Lua lint, Lua checker. Never ran across Lua check. Okay. The other question is, why didn't this show up when I was at Vim? All right, how do we scripts? Lua support too? Ale Vim? That seems a little bugged. Lua support 2. Run a syntax checker. That may include it. Runs files. Lua checker for Lua. So that's through a generic syntax checker, which might not be a terrible thing. Asynchronous lint engine. So this is another generic tool, and that is in fact data. All right, well, back to custom project related globals. Type a name. Okay. Do I have, let's see, you don't actually have Lua yet. So we have to go back to, do I have Lua rocks? Okay, I have Lua rocks. And we have to see if we need some sort of permission elevation or failed compiling. Is that Clang? No. Lua rocks. What do we require here? A system-wide repository. Install their own rocks in the app data directory. Well, okay, so that might just be. Yep. Might just be controlled folder access. CL is not recognized. Okay, so it's still not that. Lua interpreter. All right, trees and Lua libraries path. Does this have anything to do with Lua file system, though? On Windows, it should be in the system path. MSVC command prompt in Visual Studio. What is it? VC vars? Well, I have to figure out where it is. Missing dependencies for Lua Check. You know what? Okay, fine. Get a new window. Dependencies. Lua file system. Oh, this is Lua rocks, not. Well, I mean, I guess a bundled Lua would work. Parallel checking. Is this for having it watch files itself? Directory structure file attributes. Did I mistype depths mode? Lua file source lfs.c. Okay. I'm generally doing single files. Might be a little bit bigger deal if I do the Stepmania stuff at some point. Recognized. This. Oh. Windows 8. Commandline builds. This is probably gonna be. Well, maybe they switched off of VC vars. Oh, VC vars all. which I have to go find. Visual Studio. Oh, I didn't want. Developer command prompt. You know, Lua did install an x86, so actually that would be fine. Lua rocks, install Lua check. Failed installing dependency. Okay, so this could be here. Failed installing dependency. Creating library. In. Oh. So it's trying to do a system install. Okay. Oh, failed installing. Already. Wait, failed file already exists. What? All right. So now will you not install the deps? File already exists. What? It's trying to install it to the global C library. So did it work? Oh. Thank you. Still, if it exists, why does it care? It's like it has to? Nope, it's still trying to install LFS. Even though it appears to already be built into my Lua installation. Is Lua Check in here too? Yeah, that's what I was trying to read through about. Download, help, install, list. Lua file system installed. Lua socket, Lua zip. So is it trying to install a different... Okay, 1501. What is it trying to install? Okay, there's Lua Check. Greater than or equal 1.6.3. So it looks like... I'm going to have to... Oh my gosh, I have too many windows. Or too many tabs. Alright, Lua Rocks is a going concern. We'll deal with the Vim plugins later. There's Lua Check. That's kind of relevant to what we're doing. These are other binary things. Lua Strict we sort of have working. Lua Inspect we're kind of working on. It's Lua Inspect. I probably have too many of those. Alright, Lua Inspect. Other docs for Lua Inspect. It's the code itself. These are the same. Okay, so Lua for Windows stopped at 5.15, and Lua Check wants a newer version of Lua file system than that provides. Which means I might have to compile it myself. A full Lua installation. True multi-platform package management system. But then we've got Lua Dist instead of Lua Rocks. Download Lua Rocks. It's everything you need to run, including the helper binaries and Lua Interpreter. Okay. Add program. Remove. Yeah, we had that off from other stuff. Okay. Lua Rocks, 132. All right, extract to. Ha, I beat you. All right. Read me? And 32? Installer script. Install.bat. Okay, so you think there's an existing Lua interpreter. We're installing a so it's bundled, although it's bundled copy of Lua 5.1. Well, the Windows distribution had Lua file system of an older version. Doesn't necessarily mean 5.1 won't work. So Lua file system versions Lua 5 greater than or equal to 5.1. So 5.1 should actually be fine. And it's closer to what I'm using in most of my embedded projects. Now, does use the embedded one just for installation? Or should I actually install it separately? Windows libraries? Lib versus DLL? I don't know. DLL 12, 11. Runtime and development files. Static libraries contain only development files. I guess this matters if you're doing more stuff with it, as far as like compiling your own things. Well, the default dev prompt does do 32-bit. Now I'm using Visual Studio 2015. I don't know which version that is. Not compatible compilers. Oh, VC10. So this hasn't been updated. So I might have to go a little bit newer just to get something that matches my compiler. Oh wait, there is a 515. Wait, that's libraries. Oh, maybe that was the wrong package. All right. Extract to. Oh, these are explicitly numbered. Uh, so what I have to do that, and then I have to go back to downloads. Find Lua rocks again. Oh, I might have to go back. Oh, this must be this must be everything in the path, and I haven't added it to the path. Okay. Just keep that around. Because there wasn't an install process. It was just a bunch of files. It left that though, because it got installed. Somehow, somewhere. And that's basically it for that. I guess I could end up with multiple versions of Lua. Alright. Environment. variables, environ. Thank you. But if it's elevating to run, it's going to have to be able to find that in system. Okay. Although there was an awful lot more than that it seemed to be searching. And that is the bin directory. And I might have to relaunch all this stuff to have any hope of finding that. Gosh, now we have to find the developer prompt again. No, we're trying to install Lua rocks first. Excuse me? Can I? Thank you. I guess there must be like system variables or something. Or does it just have a hard-coded list of paths it search? No. Interpreter found, now looking for link libraries. Now looking for headers. Oh, you need headers. So we need a different package. Windows libraries. Visual Studio versions, I guess. Version numbers. Okay, 2015 is 14. Oh, never mind. Okay, DLL 14. Are there any header files here, or do I have to get that from the main Lua package? Think Lua Rocks built a DLL before? So it was defaulting to 32-bit. There we go, 3214. Oh, you know what? If that's lib, okay, there's some include files. So actually, I have to redo some of the paths and things. So we actually... So you're actually... And really, it's kind of implicitly 132 here. And then we need to go through a whole bunch of admin prompts to make a bin folder and stick everything in it. Oh, all current items, thank you. Then we go back, I'm assuming, and make a lib folder. Ah! Which takes all of this stuff. Now we have to edit system environment in variables to begin. That is a search path, so it should still be the binary. Bin. Okay. Install.bat. Could not find Lua. Link library, now looking for headers. Looking for lua.h in a bunch of indirect descendants versions not in a lib file. So maybe the binaries were actually supposed to be at the base level too? I don't know. But it's looking everywhere but lib. What are... Oh. Interesting icon. System check results. Rock tree, interpreter. All right, now let's see. Oh, we have that kind of installation done. Let's see if we can get back to here and what that'll all mean. Now, Lua rocks may have to compile things, so we have to get back. Now we have to get back to... Actually, can I search for... Yeah, develop... Okay, I can just search for that. Lua rocks install Lua check. Lua rocks. All right, are there any notes on this? No. Where did you install to, son? Lua rocks. Lua rocks.bat. And variables, path, edit. Lua rocks. New. And I probably have to open a new terminal. Lua rocks, install, Lua check. Alright, well, it'll sort itself out eventually. Wait, I wonder if that was different. No, because it has to be a developer prompt. Excuse me? Oh, I'm down on D. New rocks install, Lua check. Oh my gosh, it has to privilege, it does a privilege elevation and loses all the VC vars. Alright. Program files. Lua rocks. Lua rocks. Install. Lua check. Oh, wait. Does that mean... No. Lua check. Okay, yep, it goes there. Now, just a regular command should work. Lua check. Do my environment variables not include their environment variables? I would think system would override it, or maybe it has to be rebooted for that. Edit. So we still have that. We've got Lua rocks. We've got Lua. Get me a new command. Okay, now, it's one step down. Now, supposedly, all right, binaries, Lua file system. Lua Rocks installation instructions. Lua Rocks install. I guess I could have just done that. Just for their program. Editor support. Oh, so it is using a meta syntax checker. All right. So I probably want just have too many windows now. To go in here and not have two Vim plugins working at once. Still have the zips for these if I need them. Bundle. Oh, not particularly well suitable for new users. That's nice. Oh, and you're still open. I missed that. All right. What are we putting in here? Set status line, set G. IO map. Looks like we mostly did plugin-ish. Well, there's leader. Control P is Q. That might need to be after pathogen infect. All right, well, there's an old plugin thing. And we can leave that until it becomes an issue. Okay, nothing's happening. It requires or enabled. Syntactic info. Available checkers, none. Currently enabled checkers, none. File type Lua. Using the show up on items shell. Oh, don't I have to reboot for this? Uh. Oh, or on Windows. Okay. Yep. Can't open file. Explorer.exe. Let's have a look at that. That means actually nothing since the last time we tweaked it. Alright, well, let's just see if that's the issue. Might have to relaunch this. Oh, I was having a problem with something not running. Syntastic. Available checkers, currently enabled checkers. Can't open file. What? App data local temp. Okay, definitely exists. Exception running system echo path. Can't open file. Nope. Uh. How about it just in general? Oh. Yeah. Alright, a whole bunch of stuff. Uh... Lua bin. But I need syntactic util system, theoretically. Vim can't open temp file. Recently changed. Oh. Well, they had an on Windows. Or on Windows. So they should support Windows? Syntactic util system echo path. Okay. Okay. Old show. Syntactic util var show. Syntactic util. Okay, there's something. And then system command. Exception running system. Can't open file. Game runtime. Can't open file temp. Oh, it's actually you. Yeah, file temp. CPR. Input file. I mean, it's going to a valid temp file location. And a lot of stuff about syntax. Oh, there's a temp. Yeah, I got execute. Set shell. What the heck? Is it trying to execute it as some other user? Execute's kind of fun, though. Fname escape. Temp name. Ambiguous user-defined command. Oh, we lost the E. Dar. Is it possible it doesn't write the file if it's blank? Well, you know what? You know what we can do? So that was an echo. There's a syntactic log debug. Syntactic log error. Command start let out equals system a command. String a command. So this isn't a try catch. And this is system a command, string a command. Detectic util system. Wait. Running, oh, system blah, blah, blah. Which means that that should be roughly equivalent to calling system, right? Oh. Not an editor command system. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, because I'm stacking things up. Can't open file. Oh. They told me to do this, but... Oh, but now it's what? So this is bad docs on their part. It's telling me to do this, but this is the wrong syntax. Because it tries to get file path expanded in. So actually, this should be fine. Can we do, like, just different quotes or something, maybe? Okay, those quotes should actually be fine. Vim escape %. Okay, search for %, that might work. No. Oh, and that would be on the command line. Maybe in my other example it didn't work. But that echoes the literal string path. I need the variable path. Vim system function. Let's. Okay. And this is command. When we saw the shell. That's the correct syntax. Yeah, we're in like some kind of double jeopardy with the escaping. If I escape it from the Vim command line, it also gets passed escaped to the system function. Or with the escape character in it. So I was looking at exception running. Must be auto command. Constant long error. I mean, brackets are probably good. And now we have. I think I might have to restart everything for that to work. Syntactic error. Okay, it's showing as an error. Yeah, so that's actually coming through as a backslash. Vim command path. Vim command escape. Enter the escape. Exec to expand to the real. Well, it's already kind of executing this line. Okay, that works. You have to escape multiple times, but that's to get the backslash through. Or system, Vim does not process, but calls shell. They're the literal. Won't do so for body. Set a quoted string. Oh, that's an ACK thing. Oops, I didn't actually want to do that. So if we do echo path, wait, the string we send in is the %. And something blows up. If we escape it, the string that goes in, but we print that. So is it actually the system command that's trying to interpret the %? And not the command line itself? Can I, perchance, just do that? Okay, that's just a %. So why is that an issue? Is there a bug in system where if the output is too long, it has to write a temp file and it's just bugged? Although I really don't know why it can't open a file. We've proven that works in the general case. Well, not running through system, maybe? Okay, so that's system for a large... Is that not? Oh, that's something with an output. That might be biggish. Okay, and that's fine. So what is it about? I guess that's one very long line, the way it's presented. I don't know what Windows Apps is. I use Elm on occasion. I sort of only used Go once. That might have been a developer prompt, actually, so it's got the MS build. What do we install Yarn for? It was something the other day. But even then, there's actually not a lot of stuff here that's in there. And if I start taking things out, well, you know what? Documents. All right, save that. All right, I haven't actually done much with Ruby lately. Don't think I've been using Python much. I don't know what that's for. Don't use Python much. Used Yarn once. Use NPM on occasion. We just added these. Are all our VIMs closed? No. So lose you, lose you, lose you. It's still huge. Where are the rest of these things coming from? Because it's not system environment. Path edit. There's on platform, there's Windows apps. That's it. Where does Windows path come from? Well, that's what I edited system variables. Okay, they do have a where. That's why I went to System. Edit System Environment Variables. There are 4 entries in here, most of which overlap with user. Oh. Wait. Oh, so system is misnamed. It's really like the admin account. Well, that's weird. Are these going to be the same then? Java path. Looks like it. So now I don't know which window is which. Done with you for absent features. So that's just a confusing name. So will it even let me do that? Ah, nope. Now, whether we can actually remove these is another question. So discard any changes. We haven't made any changes. All right, so I need to get back to that file, or just back everything up. So cancel edit. I don't know if I'm doing... Man, there's probably so much junk in here. There's another yarn, there's a node, there's git. I don't know if I need that. I guess I'm not using Vagrant right now, but I kind of... Let's see. Perl never... I should probably just uninstall that. Add... I was trying to get... Oh, no, wait. That was... No, that's what ACK runs on. I finally got it to work. I think. Oh, man. I've installed so much junk on here. Alright, so... we can add them back later. Not using that right now. I might be kind of using that. I'm not really using that. That could affect some other things. We could put it back, I guess. It's all Windows stuff. I'm actually using a Java program for Chatty. CMake I used recently. I don't know about OpenSSH. Yarn we removed temporarily. We're not doing Node today. Tell management engine. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff in here. All right, so if we do It's not that much smaller. Exception running system echo path. Can't open file. But if it's not a variable, it's fine. Actually, is this any variable? What are... So it's just path that has an issue. Exception echo path. That might be part of it. Oh. Desyntactic. Add to the path. Shell command flag, shell pipe. All right, so did I copy a bunch of options from the example? That were actually some bad things. No, not directly, but we have a list of variables that we can check. Oh, that's what set shell does. Okay. Oh, nope, it actually doesn't. I have to type them out. So I guess path is just a bug. Language check crashes. Okay, well. All right, set shell command flag. I'm pretty sure that's right. Set shell pipe. I think that's right. Assuming that the percent is the file name. Echo blah junk.text 2 and 1. Okay. Set shell quote. Okay. That's interesting. Escape double. PowerShell. Okay, I thought shell quote would be good enough, but I guess not. My shell is, well, it's not PowerShell. Windows gvim. Technically it is gvim. Shell quote blank. Shell pipe and shell reader. Shell escape. Or it works. Bin bash. Set shell slash. Says get no shell variable. Works with Linux style paths. Shell, then set no shell slash, that's shell slash. Well, can we just do a oh, that doesn't report the value because it's a so that's not gonna be a permanent thing. How do I get the current value of it? Vim get value of Boolean set. Check the value of a Boolean option. Use number. Okay, it's currently 0. Nope, that's not it. Blah, blah, blah. It's used when expanding file names. Unix-like shell. Some existing file names. Opening any file for best results. Only works when a backslash can be used as a path separator. How about just, can we echo? 1. Okay, yeah, we're on Windows. A /. Useful in a Unix-like shell, which it's not. I mean, we're failing to call echo path. And I have no explanation for why that might be. Unless it's because it's a one really long line. Well, all right. So we've got we're in directory. Well, it's actually echo system echo oh. Wait. Oh no, it would be cat in this case. Is it more? Cannot access file. Oh. Oh no, because it wasn't junk, it was path. Okay, that seems to, well, it would be the two paths glued together, right? So let's keep them separate. But also do another one where we jam everything together. So we can test the long line theory. Okay, system doesn't seem to have a problem with simply long lines. All right, so that's just a debugging method. Now, I guess the question is, path seen by syntactic is not the same as the path in your login shell. That's probably not going to work. Yeah. So for this, wait. Wait, what? Common was unexpected. That's going to be a character in the path. Right? No, common files. So command.exe/c pat. Cat documents. More. So something about how echo works. So could I that's still echo though. What is it in current working directory? Command prompt current directory. Okay, the error is actually just me hacking stuff to try and get feedback. So that is my path. Well, echo is the only way I know to get the path. Can I go to like out.text? Does it do anything? Nope. Is that a path issue? Okay, completely ignores redirection within the command. Huh. So something about the way echo prints it out is causing the shell to try and interpret the output. And what is the likely candidate? You know what? Actually, let's just open that up. Oh, that's going to be way too big to do a search. Oh, probably common files right off the bat. But when did it run into problems at program first? What did I do that gave me that? Was it you? Common was unexpected at this time. Is it the parentheses? Still, I mean, if cat prints it, why does echo so peculiar? Anyway. Unless somebody knows what that is, I have no way right now to see what syntactic thinks its path is. Because I have no idea what's going on there. Wait, can I meta this a little bit? Edit print path dot command. I don't know what it is, but okay. Okay. So I've got Lua rocks. It does look like there's a double semicolon in there. And that might be fine. Just an empty separator option. Maybe where it's joining two path sections. Oops. Oh. Oh, I'm already in the path thing. Oh no, let's go as a variable, not actually on path. And I didn't put Lua into system, which I think is about where I saw that. Oh, I keep doing that. Trying to search into a huge directory tree. Any day. Okay, that is something that's showing up in the actual path variable, not in the individual items. So actually, we can do that. So we can do Lua check. Okay. So I can get rid of that error message now. Vim. Well, I might do other debugging because it's obviously not working. Not syntax checkers. Plugin. util system. All right, don't need that. Now, do you make that path call? This is only as a result of system. Now, bundle syntactic. That's just the README. Okay, so it's not using that directly. So why are available checkers none? Is it not actually supported? Hello? Syntactic checkers. Syntastic. Well, I guess we'll just read it here. Oh, that was an anchor. Okay. Lua C and Lua Check. Using the make perg build. Config make perg. For Lua projects. Well, no unused args is actually something I'm going to have. Where do you look for Lua Check? And there's the docs, even though Vim can't find them. Loaded syntactic. Get highlight regex. Create and register checker. Syntactic registry? Checker new. Args. File type name. And figuring out. Yeah, we might have to punt on the Lua support because I can't find, or have not found, a good description. Okay, I could try doing that. But it's like, it's not even, well, file type checker. But I guess I missed the part about how you tell it where to find these things? And then there's the problem that, okay, well, actually, here's how we check this. System. Right. So the answer is I have to reboot my computer to get the updated path variables. Which is really awkward, which is awkward at all times, and especially while streaming. So meanwhile, Lua Check. I also think that's not. Nope, you don't have it either, so we're going to have to use a. And I think. Maybe. I can't even launch a command window from there. DD OBS, script, dropped frames. Lua Check, it wants a source file. Oh, not a zip file. Really? I guess did I call the file something else? OBS dropped. Okay, I probably had some junk in there. I don't even know what I was doing with these windows. Yep, I had literally put in junk. Yeah, undefined variable. So now we need the customization. portion of it. List of warnings, configuration file. Lua Check RC. Okay, we could do some global config. Custom standard set of globals. These globals can be set and accessed. I mean, OBS should probably be read globals. Or actually, it's OBS Lua. And then it got aliased. Undefined variable OBS. Did I typo the name? Lua Check RC. Let's see how it likes that. Yeah. Bit too much, even though it probably wouldn't hurt. Yeah, well, it tried to load it. Actually, can we, No, we know that we can't do that because it's not in this path. Maybe I should just try globals? OBS equals OBS Lua. OBS Lua is supposed to be defined. Okay. Use a field if you really want to define everything, which would mean looking up the OBS docs and figuring out how to... Custom sets. Stands. Inline arguments. Okay, so this is another way to do it. Lua check globals. OBS Lua. Or do I actually have to... Do I have to say ignore it? Undefined variable. Sure looks... I mean, if we're having... Do I actually have to say OBS? So you can say ignore using this. But if it doesn't know the definition, this is still undefined. Probably an easier way to do this than... Well, at least for things like this. Maybe we'll do some other options. We'll see. Wait. What? I need both? What? I guess I'm assuming this is a Lua file, but I don't know. Accessing undefined variable OBS. Oh. What? I guess well, no, because I never... That forced me to add OBS down here. Oh, it's not comma. That's separating options. Nope. Global blah 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 blah. Oh, wait, it wants a space. Okay. Well, 99, maybe that's not overflowing. That's a long list of errors. Non-standard. Wait. So do I have to set... Oh, no, it is ignoring that. Now it's complaining about bit. No, wait. Bit we required. Okay, setting non-standard weight. I'm defining functions. Oh, you know what? What version? Well, I installed my system Lua as a 5.1, so it should probably use that, right? Inline options. Can inline options do read globals? Yes. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, and then... because it's a library... So the way that OBS is set up, it gives everything its own script context, and they just sort of do everything global. Which I think ends up being a lot of how Stepmania does stuff as well. And there are actually, when I get into the mic check stuff, I actually do have like a shared library where we have to define a bunch of stuff as not local. Well, I think we might have to start off a little bit slower here. Well, I mean, using a undefined variable, I think we might have to start off with options. To consider globals assigned to be defined implicitly. All assignments to globals define them. Allow defined top. Implicitly defined global. Does it define what that means? Or is that kind of down in this area? List of warnings? Doesn't go item by item. So where were we finding implicitly defined globals? Allow defined top. Okay, configuration file. Oh, allow defined top boolean. All right, so that takes care of a lot of stuff. And that is something, now, can I do a Lua check, allow defined? No, because I was looking at the inline stuff and it wasn't there. Okay. And I might actually want to develop my config file to like cover all of the OBS stuff. But this should get me down to, for the most part, yeah, I defined script error and never used it, huh? Okay, that's log. Yeah, I did in fact never use that. Render frames. On allow defined. Oh, the syntax changed. Okay. Oh. Well, that would be allow defined top, right? No. Nope. Lua check. Allow defined top. Oh, nope. Okay, so I guess, I don't know if the file lagged or something. Okay, so script error. Do I have a line number? 56. Wait, render frames. What? Oh, is unused. Oh, is that right? Wait. Apparently, assigning things to a table in a function call does not count as using the variable. Yeah, because then I use it there. And these are signals, so I'm kind of, let's see, do we have inline options for that? part of the file affected depends on where it is placed. If there's any code on the line with the option, only that line. Otherwise, everything to the end of the current closure. Ah, Lua check push and pop. So unused argument. Number of arguments. So do we just, whoop. Would we just say unused args? That's not what I wanted. No. Oh. So that's the positive assertion, but that's allowed to find top. Okay. Test alarm. Lua check, no unused args. I may have to do that for framed and lag too. Wait, what? Oh no, it's 262. It's in a comment. Okay, trailing white space maybe. Never like to see those. And yeah, it got a little bit long, but all right, 266. Lua check. Push. Max line length. Oh, there is lines code string. Line is too long, not string is too long. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, and it's just pop. Okay. Still didn't work. Disables line length checks. Well, I mean, it's a string line. No. No. Lua check. All right, and then we've got a bunch of the properties that we'll actually have to think about. Script description, script properties, script unload. I might actually want to start working on an RC file for some of the OBS stuff. Allow defined top true doesn't matter most times, I guess. And the way of doing globals was configuration file. Stand equals read globals equals OBS Lua. Now, so that's an environment thing. I guess in most cases, OBS could be made local, unless you're doing a shared script thing where you're reusing that. All right, did that transfer? Okay. And then one of the things that so that would actually be writing those globals. Or setting those globals. Script. Description. Script. Properties. Script. Oh, this isn't assigned. This is unused. Well. So what we really should be doing is unused equals. From the looks of things for these, rather than globals. I mean, they are sort of globals, but... Oh, wait, I could actually just move this and rename it. Script defaults, script update, and script load, and script unload. Oop. Boolean expected got... Oh. Ah. So we need something... I mean, you can kind of be an ignore on those. Exclude files, include files. I mean, I guess globals works. Or not. Wait. I overwrote globals. So is min... Okay. So stands dot OBS script is that globals equals plus OBS script. Default option is stand. Expected table got string. Oh, stand equals. So the only way to do that, that's a very sort of funky syntax. So I know I lose the resolution on yeah, they don't properly explain how you mix and match things like read globals and libraries. Globals overwrites the default imports, which I think must be min. In config. So does that mean that we can go into OBS script and do globals equals read globals equals okay. Oh, no, wait. Unused global variable script description. Okay, so actually defining this as a global doesn't help me. I missed that was actually showing up again. We actually... Color codes formatter... That's a Boolean. I could just outright ignore them. Here, globals and read globals. Fields. It looks like I just have to ignore these. All right, so we got more lines, a bunch of unused arguments, probably down in the source. Uh, 288. Yeah, all the property add things. All right, that's script load. We're not actually using settings. Is that the right one? No, it's Yep, okay, yep. That is that. And then 394. Probably very similar. Oh, source def. Yeah. Lua check. No unused args. Source settings. 403. Oh, there it is. Okay. For 13, get properties. You're just not using the data on the source. For 67. $514. Just not using the data. Oh, and actually we've got, So I guess I don't technically need script error. It was just something I put there in case I needed to do error messages. Render frames, and this one I don't get. Because they're right here. And we come down there and use it. So that's just a bug. Unless I'm missing something here. And they look like they're the right symbols to me. The question is, where do you have to do that? Can you do Lua check push unused, Lua check pop? Nope. Oh wait, maybe I need no unused. All right. And then we've got a bunch of line too longs. Two, 8, 6. Wait. What? Oh, lines moved. Okay, so the previous line, I got it going off the edge of the screen here. Wait, didn't I have... Oh no, okay, it's different tab. That's saying 120? What? Maybe I am, you know, I added a comment. Yeah, 87. So this is, yeah, most of the examples I got of these. So those are long lines. But if we're going to do that for properties, we should probably do something more like that. Properties add. Properties add. Now, the descriptions are probably going to be long lines almost no matter what. We might be able to do something with it. Add button. All right, and now we're down to 300. Yep, set long description. So we can wrap this a little bit. And make all of these consistent with each other. All right, so with the adjustments and completely ignoring the OBS Lua namespace and other things, and also, I guess it just doesn't handle requires. Lua check module. Oh, it wants us to import it as a local, I guess. Which will work in most scripts, I guess. Although we actually switched on allow defined top. So maybe that could be a thing to check back on. But, oh, that's a different context. Windows, what are you doing? All right, we're doing Lua Check RC because that is stuff that we can reuse for other OBS projects. I should almost just ignore OBS Lua. Although it would be nice at some point to actually be able to see if you could do a conversion on the Lua docs to say what's all's defined on there. Actually, depending on, Well, I can get the top level failed by just using a variation of my Lua dump. Oh, there might be some nested tables in there. It'll be read globals, OBS Lua, and then could I actually capture the output of the dump though? That would be a little bit of an interesting challenge. All right, so strict was a decent little thing for my biggest problem. All right, so it looks like we already got the really big errors last time. And a lot of find top will catch pretty much all of the variable things. So get status, get add. First pass at configuring Lua Check. All right, so now FFI would be another one of these, I think. Setting read only global. Oh, right, because we load a library. So this would be no. Oh. Okay. Accessing undefined variable, FFI. Wait. It helps if you save. Oh, yeah, now we got a whole bunch of... Well, no, those are... A lot of these are my functions. And in this environment, we could actually make most of these local. So script log, update frames, hook, output, check alarm, play alarm, activate alarm, set alarm, visible, hide, all, output stop, test alarm, test alarm, hook output, Huh. Oh. So this is an ordering thing. So it has to be before here. Update frames. Actually, that's the first thing I did. Output stop. Okay, you've been made local, but you are used much sooner. In hook, which we moved. Hide. And now it's the little... Now it's the game of moving everything before the things that call them. Local function check alarm. Update frames. So for what? Yeah, strange enough, it was, I guess because we defined everything, you didn't really call anything. Play alarm. Which I can already tell you is going to need a set alarm visible. Play alarm is used in check alarm. Undefined variable activate alarm is used by play alarm. Non-standard global variable extract series table max source def. We really just need to pass this as an argument to something. All right, area chart. And we're clean. That's going to be a mess of a commit, though. So I don't need you. I cleaned that up. Commit minus m. Let me be the. Make functions local and reorder to define before use. Well, I definitely need more water, but that's... You know, I was hoping that this would go faster, but I wasn't counting on plugins that don't... plugins that just don't work. So at this point... Well, no, I need to reboot my system to get the paths updated, and that will probably include undoing all of the path stuff I edited. to do that. But we've got this file linted. I'll have to lint other projects as we get to them. And then once I reboot, I can see if the editor plugin works such that I can be getting these things as I'm working instead of having to go back to the other window all the time. So, that's it for today. Thanks to Pants is Taken, Lizzie Lives, Dummy S Leopard, Deadly Tacos, Cat Knox, Dog Lake, SCS Dev, and It Moved On Me. Joy Chef for AP. I think that's everybody for hosting me. I can see if I can recommend anyone. Also, let's see, I need to set that up because I should have this thing set up. Oh, and I left the congestion overlay on. Anyway, that's my schedule. Times are in US Central, but you should be able to see the mark for current time and extrapolate from there. I'm typically off Tuesdays because I sometimes have an event, which I happen to have today. So I'll pretty much not be on today. We'll have more programming in the mornings, most mornings, and gaming in the afternoons. All right, do we have... Yeah. Looks like... Well, do I have a... Yeah. Looks good. Well, schedule looks good. Seems to be actively going right now. So if you're looking for someplace cool to hang out, Mini Wolf is doing some game engine programming. Somebody I stopped in, he seemed to be, keeping us a conversation about how it's going. So yeah, if you're looking for someplace cool to hang out, that's someplace cool to hang out. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye-bye, and maybe next time. And the other thing is I don't have a camera here, so I have to work out how I signal that I'm done talking.